Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of one of the new sunscreens that I picked up for this lovely, hot, dry Arizona summer. And I'm just checking my face right now. This is the amount of glow that I have after being out for pretty much most of the day. It's about 3 o'clock right now, and I was out since about 10. And before I left the house, I put on some sunscreen, and I reapplied once before I started heading back out. So yeah, let's take a look at this sunscreen here. This is the Aqua. I'm probably butchering that, so don't crucify me. But this is the Aqua Pure Block Aqua Sun Gel. It is not the same as the Aqua Power Block Aqua Sun Gel. They're two different things. This is the Power Block, and this is the Pure Block. So let me just open this. This says on the packaging, Aqua is written, I guess, to reinforce the idea that it's supposed to be, watery and light. It's SPF 50 plus PA 3 pluses. Pure Block Sun Care made with mild ingredients offers soft UV block defense without irritation to protect delicate skin. And the comments under that are moist texture. Containing 65% of moisture, it refreshingly hydrates dry skin. And water holding system helps provide moisture. So from what I understand so far, this sunscreen is supposed to be light, but it's also supposed to help your skin remain moisturized. Unlike, I suppose, your typical sunscreens that claim to remain lightweight but have denatured alcohol as its first ingredients, which doesn't really bother my skin, but for those people who are concerned about, dryness from having a high level of alcohol, I don't know. That being said, I have no clue if there is alcohol in this formula, where it is on the list, because dun 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 dun, everything is written in Korean. So, no clue. But back to the unboxing, which is what this is supposed to be about. Let's get it open. It came like this. I ordered it from eBay. It came like this. No other external packaging. It just came in an envelope. The mailing envelope, and it's sealed. So let's take the seal off. I'm holding it up to the light. It's about this full. Wow, this thing is not full at all. Huh. And from looking at it in the tube, it's light enough that if I move it around, I can see some sort of flow. It's not liquidy, but there is some, there's some movement to it. Okay, it's about this full. Let me bring that closer so you can see, about 60% of the way full. Because the tube is wider up top than it is at the bottom. It narrows as it goes down. So I would say about 60% of the bottle has product in it. Let's open this. Okay. Smell. It smells similar to the Claire's Soft UV Essence. Okay. Let's check out the texture, spreadability of it. Keep coming back to... Oh yes, I can smell the alcohol. I think it'll dissipate, but for people who are really sensitive to smells, it might bother you. It doesn't smell bad necessarily. It smells kind of fresh. You know, the stereotypical fresh scent, whatever fresh scent is supposed to be. Kind of smells like that. So I'm going to add a little more to my hand and see how it spreads out. If you're using, you know, decent amounts, this is going to be the area that I will work within. So if you're using the actual amount of sunscreen you're supposed to be using every day, we'll see how well it covers. Okay, so I'm rubbing it in. You can see it's you know, there's a good amount on my hand within this cross section, so it's not going to just disappear completely instantly. But as you continue to rub, it went in completely. This smell reminds me of something. I just can't put my finger on it. I can't place what the smell is. But it's definitely not unpleasant. It's not unpleasant, and I still think it's something that'll wear off pretty quickly once it dries. Can't put my finger on it. But yeah, as you can see, doesn't look like I have anything on. Very interesting. The way it feels on my hand is, it feels like there is something like that feeling you have after you apply moisturizer. You know, if you tap your skin, you come away with, you know, there's some resistance, just very little resistance when you're pulling your fingers away from your hand. But again, it feels like it's something that would settle in. And the more I tap it, actually, the more it absorbs. Until we're at a point where it's been, what, 2 minutes since I first put it on my hand? We're at a point where I can't tell the difference. I honestly cannot tell. There's absolutely zero cast. There is still a slight, you know, smell. If I figure out what the scent reminds me of, I'll insert it in here. But there's still a slight scent. It's, you know, completely vanishes, and I think the claim that they make where it's hydrates dry skin, I can definitely see that. This is the deserts, and one of the reasons I'm trying out newer sunscreens this summer, one, obviously, in a different place. One of the reasons is Arizona is very dry, so the sunscreens that I typically use during summer, or I use during summers in Minnesota, will be a bit too dry for my skin. You guys have probably heard of the Biore Rich UV Watery Essence. That's usually my summer sunscreen. But that was a bit too dry for me when I first got here. This is moisturizing. I feel like you could get away with this. I feel like you could get away with not using a moisturizer under this. If you're the sort of person that uses an essence or, you know, toner, you know, that sort of thing, or serum that's not drying necessarily, but not moisturizing either, I feel like you would be able to get away with using just the sunscreen, and your skin is not going to feel like sandpaper. But yeah, I'm going to test it out, see what it's like using this in a full day. I'm a bit apprehensive, just because I'm somebody who actually doesn't like moisturizer. I really don't like it. But I hope this doesn't prove to be a bit too moisturizing for summer here. I'll check again, you know, give it like 5 minutes and see how my hand feels. But yeah, so far it's pretty decent. This is the first time, well, it's not, but now that I've taken out that little amount, it's now at a solid halfway full capacity. So keep that in mind, that when you're purchasing this, you're not going to be getting, you know, a full bottle of products. They might as well just make these the actual size so we can see how much we're going to get. But yeah. But so far, by testing this out, I'm going to do a test patch on my neck, see how my skin reacts to it, because I'm not about to be out there putting all sorts of things on my face, and, you know, all kinds of horrible things would happen. But so far, this doesn't feel like a bad buy. I'll definitely have more details after I actually use it, but this was an unboxing without a box, so it was an unpackaging pretty much. But I will use it, for a full day, and then I will come back if you want to see what my thoughts are on it. Even if you don't want to see what my thoughts are on it, I'll still come back and give them anyway. But yes, this is it for today. I will also do a comparison, or my favorite sunscreens so far for the summer, or my favorite sunscreens as a whole for summers generally. So depending on if you live in a desert climate or if you live in a more, humid environment, you might be able to see something that would apply to you and would be of help if you're still searching for sunscreen. That's all for today. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good day. Have a good night, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you later.